thing when you're a flatlander, over.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. And anyway, I'll stick around if you all shows up. And it's very, very crowded towards the bottom of the band. I think I tried to go to the 117.5 backup frequency, but I think the kind of understood DX band or DX part of the band is down low, I think. Over.
It's on weekends it's pretty scattered. It gets pretty busy here on 17. There's so many contests going on the regular bands. They've got county contests and all different kinds of contests. So there's a lot of contests on, so everybody else migrates up here, so it's pretty busy. Okay, well, you guys, hang in there and keep working. Everybody can, there's people listening. They're just being quiet right now, so there'll be people jumping in here. But you're sounding great here in Tennessee, Mark, and Steve, too, both of you. In the AA5 KG, I think he was also, all three of you coming through real great. So it is like the good old days with the previous, one of those old sunspot cycles back in the past. W5SAN.
Yeah, I can hear AA5 KG ground wave. I think he's in Pueblo. So, and of course, it really isn't even ground wave from Steve. It's visual. I mean, direct visual, line of sight. Anyway, casual PF, standing by, literally.
Victor Echo 3, Golf Whiskey November, listening.
Golf Whiskey November, do you copy November Romeo 9 Echo Mike Mobile?
Yeah, good afternoon. Name is 10 Kilo Echo November, located Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Eastern edge of Lake Superior, over.
Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Oh, that's my old stomping grounds, actually. I'm a Michiganian by way back, so you're right close to where I'm from. Yeah, I copy you about a 4.4, maybe a 5.4. That's probably not too bad. I'm located at 14,000 feet on the top of Pikes Peak in Colorado.
But I heard somebody's way in the back, but I've been listening there, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we have Frankie in there, VP2 M&I, but anyways, good on 14,000 feet, and we'll make it back to the street sometime. I didn't quite catch the QTH, over.
Okay, there's a double going on there, but this is November Romeo 9 Echo Mike, located on the peak of Pikes Peak in Colorado at 14,410 feet.
Good afternoon, Santa Barbara. How are you doing? Okay, yeah, I'm not sure what I mentioned, but I'm just listening there, right? Afternoon.
Morning, Alex, baby. It's Jay.
M&I, the 3TWN. This is the Whiskey X-ray.
Wolf test.
And yours, I would include.
Yeah, but not up to snuff. I just realized I was keying the wrong radio. Good afternoon, Santa Barbara. Now I think I'm back up to full power. W8YCM.
W8YCM, this is November Romeo 9 Echo Mike Mobile. How do you copy?
N5CET W8YCM. You're your usual 5758 here. You always do a great job, over. Did I hear somebody either in Arizona or in Oregon, over?
Norway Radio 9 Echo Mike Mobile on top of Pikes Peak, 14,000 feet.
How about that Pikes Peak mobile? Pikes Peak. May I suggest you call VP2 M&I, the VP2 M&I, and from your mountain to his half a mountain, over?
What's it called then?
Norway Radio 9 Echo Mike Mobile on top of Pikes Peak at 14,000 feet.
YCM, what's it called?
Are you not hearing? He's a Norway Radio Mike Echo.
Well, I don't want to cheat. We'll say
NR9
Norway Radio 9.
on top of Pikes Peak. His name is Steve.
Valid contact, over.
Okay. I heard somebody, but I couldn't figure out his call sign. Okay, let me try. I know exactly where he's at. I try to turn my antenna a little bit towards him. Norway 9, no, Norway Radio 9, Echo Mike. Steve, how copy Victor Papa 2 Mike, November, India, Roger?
Hello, young fella.
Roger, Roger. I copy you about a 5'7", 5'8", somewhere in that vicinity.
Okay, thanks a lot for the 5 and 8. I got you 5 and 7. Good to meet you for the first time, Steve, Roger.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, I've been on this frequency every on and off as I travel, and I like checking in on this group.
Okay, you kind of went down that last time, but I'm in the Caribbean. I'm down on the island of Montserrat. Good to hear you, and have a good one. And stay safe up that side. 7-3 from Montserrat. Bye-bye.
Oh, Montserrat. Yeah, this is the first time I've heard you. I've heard them talking to you. Hopefully you can still hear me. I'm sitting on top of Pikes Peak in Colorado at 14,410 feet.
Carl, how you doing?
How's it, bud?
Good contact both ways. That sets the distance record for the day until we get the big island over.
Whiskey 7, go ahead.
Hi, Dave. Les in West Virginia. Anybody, by the way, did you hear Montserrat? How's your chance to catch him before Frankie runs off? Over.
Good afternoon, Dave. You're 5859. Good copy there, Roger. You're welcome. Have a good one. 7. Hey, Frankie, you're loud and clear. 57 in Southern Ontario.
Frankie K1CAL.
DJG here. I saw a 5A in Ohio. Roger, Dave.
Sounded pretty good. I'm not from the guys. I've never watched Brooke Montserrat, a lot of them on this particular band, so I won't keep you, my brother, but I wanted to say top of the afternoon to you, and you hope you're keeping well. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm fine. I haven't heard in a while, but it's like we've always spoken there. It's like even though we haven't spoken for a long time, we always start off as if we spoke every day there, right?
Yeah, that's right, man. Stock is always 20, 25 over that kind of a thing, my brother. Okay. I won't keep you. I got to go.
Good afternoon, Frankie.
You finished that lucky glass out here, this lucky jar before the kick in, my brother. So, Frankie, you take care. God bless, man. And the best of the family from mine to yours. VP2 M&I from K1CAL Atlanta.
Okay, Carl. Say hi, hello to the first lady coming in. You guys have a good one. And it's kind of overcast on my side. We get a little bit of rain every now and again, so I'm on the inside. See you later, Carl. 7.
Break. Can I try the VP station? KI0PF. VP2 MNI. VP2 MNI from Kilo India 0 Papa Fox. Pedestrian Mobile, Colorado.
Okay, I got Kilo 0 Papa question mark. Pretty light, but I can hear you. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Yes, hi Frank. Last letter is Foxtrot. Foxtrot. He's a pedestrian mobile, Frankie.
That's great, Mark. Well, good to hear you. Kilo India 0 Papa Foxtrot mobile. Victor Papa 2 Mike November India. I'll stand by a bit, Mark, and maybe later on you might come up there, Roger.
Roger, Frank. Roger. I am pedestrian mobile. 10-foot width and 20 watts. Pedestrian mobile. Over.
Pikes Peak. How come he's listed as Harvey and he says his name is Steve?
Yeah, that's my middle name. I go by Steve. This is November Romeo 9 Echo Mike Mobile on Pikes Peak.
Okay, thanks a lot. Victor Echo 3, Mike Lima Mike.
Mike Lima Mike, I've got you about a 5'7", 5'6", somewhere in there.
Yeah, Victor Echo 3, Mike Lima Mike. You're up and down with QSD, but I got you just about every transmission. Sounding good. Name is Bob. Back to you.
Excellent, Bob. Very good. Sounds great. I got you solid. You're in and out, but I can always hear what you're saying.
Morning, bud.
Morning, guys.
Morning, bud.
Hey, Al. Hi, Sean.
10 over, bud.
Yeah, it's loud today. Hey, Mark.
Yeah, beautiful.
Hey, Mark, any copy from W3 Freddy Freddy, KI0 Papa Fox, pedestrian mobile, W3FF?
Yeah, I can actually hear you today. W3FF KI0PF.
Hey, great. Hey, do you hear Steve, NR9EM on Pikes Peak?
Oh, yeah, he's blasting it. I mean, that's, it's line of sight. I also got a shot at VP2MNI, Frank and Marcus Rod. It was close.
Yeah, well, no, has really good ears. Hey, Frankie, he goes by Frankie, Frankie, Mark. Frankie, you copy a lot of what Mark is saying, pedestrian mobile, over? He must have stepped away. He's loud here today. Hello, Steve, NR9EM, W3 Freddy on the West Coast.
W3 Freddy, this is on R9EM. Good, what is it, afternoon? Well, it's afternoon in Illinois, so good afternoon. Good morning here on Pikes Peak, but...
Yeah, hey, you sound really, really good today. Have you worked many guys?
Yeah, quite a few. I'm not logging any, but I just noticed that my videos just shut down, so I probably missed a bunch of them. But if they want to, send me just send me a blurb on QRZ or on EQSL, and I'll gladly respond. It'd be nice to see all the guys that I did hear me and did talk to, though.
Yeah, good. We'll stick around for a little bit. In about 15 or 20 minutes, there should be 30 or 40 guys on here, and you and Mark can maybe go back and forth to see who's hearing what. I mean, it's interesting to have a guy at the top in a mobile and a great mobile on top of Pikes Peak, and then have Mark pedestrian mobile up there, and so you guys are line of sight. It'll be kind of a fun day today. Frankie, are you back? VP2MNI, W3FF. He'll be back in a second. Hello, Jeremy. What are you hearing today?
Good morning. Well, I can hear the pedestrian mobile, and I hear you. You're 5 and 9. A86V.
Yeah, you're 5 and 9 here also. Steve, did you work Jeremy today?
I can hear him, Jeremy. You are 5. What about a 5.5, 5.6? It comes in and out, but aloha.
Yeah, I'm getting you 5.3 over here. Nice signal. Over.
Well, thank you. It's great that I'm working Hawaii. It's so strange. I tried so hard to work Hawaii. This is the second time. Thanks again, Jeremy.
My pleasure indeed.
That's really fun. ABH Sugar Juliet, you've been here for a long time. What are you up to?
Good morning. Not a whole lot. Just copied the mail here and listening to Pikes Peak there.
Oh, that's really fun. Is anybody else copying the Pikes Peak station?
Yeah, Roger. And 3UD2.
Everybody here has been here a while.
Okay. UDQ is in Pennsylvania. Hey, Universal Dairy Queen. How you doing, Roger?
I'm very full, over.
You're very full. Of course you are. He talks about food, guys. K6 Whiskey Kilo. Hey, how you doing? K6 Whiskey Kilo. Any copy on me today? Michael, W3 Fox. He must have turned it down. He's about a mile and a half from me. W5SAN, how's it going, Joe?
Oh, good, bud. Yeah, I talked to the Pikes Peak mobile and also with Mark up there, and A5KG. There was a three-way of Colorado's all there. They could almost see each other up there. So it's been a real nice, interesting morning.
Yeah, it is interesting when these guys get on there. Hello, Al in Colorado. How you doing?
Real good, bud. I think somebody else is talking.
I think Mark said it's a little bit like the old days, W5SAN. Thank you.
Yeah, how long have we been doing this, Joe, you and I?
Gosh, I don't know. It goes back to probably in the 90s at least.
Yeah, it's back to the 90s for sure. Hey, that's great. Al, yeah, that was Joe in Tennessee. So you can copy both Steve, NR9EM, and KI0 Papa Fox, our pedestrian mobile guy. You can copy both those guys, Al?
I don't think I'm hearing the pedestrian mobile guy, but I'm definitely hearing Steve talking to him line of sight. If I was outside with a pair of binoculars, I might even be able to see his car up there on top of the mountain. Over.
Isn't that amazing? Mark, do you copy Al in Colorado?
Yeah, I can. It's got that kind of fluttery talking into a trash can sound. It is definitely a combination of ground wave and sky wave hitting here and getting a little interference. Over.
I'll be darned. VP2MNI, Frankie, you back, W3FF? He must have gone to breakfast or something. No, let's see. That'll be lunch, I guess. But he cooks right there where his shack is, so he might be back in a couple seconds. Hey, Sean, KD5TXF, what are you hearing from Oklahoma today? Okay, good. Hungary, are you still on frequency, K5IGO? Oh, my goodness, you're loud here today. What are you hearing? Oh, that's great. Gary's in Oklahoma City, and we chatted on Signal earlier today, and he said he thought he would be very close and too close to the Colorado guys, and that is true. Let's see. Steve, in the mobile on Pikes Peak, do you hear Gary in Oklahoma by chance?
It's just a whisper. Just a whisper. I can hear that he's talking.
Yeah, he's running more power, of course. I thought you might be able to hear him. And, of course, Mark has such great ears. Mark, what's the strongest station that you've heard today?
You know, actually, right now you are, and it's the first time in a long time I've been able to hear you. Over.
Yeah, that's really nice, too. I hate it when you and I can't hear each other because I know what you do and how long you've been doing it for, and I'm always a big fan. Over.
Yeah, well, thanks. It's, you know, I first learned about you when a friend of mine called me up and said, hey, get on 18157.5, and that was in 2000, I think. Over.
It was in 2000, yeah. Wow, it's later. Hey, you've grown a little older, over.
Yeah, don't remind me.
W3FF in California. Anybody else want to check in? This is not, you can tell, it's not a net, but a lot of good friends sitting around here chatting. But it's an activity group, so you're welcome.
Hey,
Delta Yuli Lima, Jose Luis en Guanajuato, Mexico. Good morning, bus.
Okay, K5 Romeo Victor November. Hang on a second. Jose Luis down in Mexico. Hang on. We're going to play it a little differently today, guys, because we have two very interesting stations on frequency. And until Mark is frozen out as pedestrian, or his battery runs down, or the same with Steve in Colorado, we're going to see if a bunch of guys can work those stations. Wow, a lot of guys in there. Thank you all. KZ1CJD, what are you hearing, Jim, in South Carolina?
Actually caught Frankie a little bit earlier. Hawaii, about a 5.4. And for sure, you're 5.9 plus.
Yeah, you're really good today. Tim's in South Carolina. Who's the Victor Echo station? There's a Victor Echo for sure in there. Who is that? W3 Freddy? Hey, hi, Bob. How's it going? BE3, Mike Lima Mike, W3FF.
Absolutely great. I picked up Steve up on Pikes Peak, and when you came on, you were S9, so I asked you why he wasn't using the name Harvey. And he came back to me and explained, and this is after I had reached out to him, that he goes by Steve instead of Harvey. How's that, eh?
Hey, how's that, eh? Mark, any copy on that station? Bob is in Ontario with a wire.
Roger. Good copy here. Good copy. Over.
Bob, do you copy the pedestrian mobile?
Very, very nice. It's difficult to hear what he's saying, but yes, I can hear him.
There you go. That's great. W3 Fox, California. K5 RVG, tell us about you. K5R, is it RVG? W3 Fox? Oh, it's not there. W3 Freddy on the West Coast. Who else checked in? Oh, it's November. See, I did that wrong. Kilo 5, Romeo, Victor, November. Hang on a second here. Yeah, hi, Frankie. Yeah, I called you a couple times. What were you doing? You were getting snacks ready for the long radio session. Over.
Roger. And you caught me there, Roger.
Yeah. Hey, are you copying the guys? I know you were copying Mark up there. Zero Papa Fox. Did you get Steve on Pikes Peak?
Yeah, I got Steve, and I heard Bob over there, Mike Lima Mike.
And Mike Lima Mike also. Okay, great.
Everybody sounds good there, right?
Yeah, everybody sounds good. Yeah, here too. All the way down to Montserrat. Jeremy in Hawaii. Any copy on Frankie today in Montserrat?
He's Good morning, Frankie. You're about 5'3" over
No,
here.
no, no.
Oh, okay, I got you 5 and
Video.
7.
Okay.
I'm kind of a bit off for you, but you got a 5 and 7. Aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha, Jeremy, Delta Juliet Lima. Good day, my friend.
Yeah, you're about to say about 5'3", 5'4", something like that. Over.
Thank you, sir. 5A in Guanajuato, Mexico. Okay, thank you. Okay, control station, go ahead, please.
Okay, thanks, Jose Luis, my favorite guy down in Mexico, XE1DJL. K1 Whiskey November is there. I do not hear him. So, Bill, hold on just a second here, and Ohio will pick you up. T5RVN, how are you? You're loud up here in California today. Mark with a K, you're loud up here in Northern California. Why don't you give a quick CQ here, see who's copying New Mexico, and then we have an idea what propagation's like, if you don't mind, Mark, over. Just say who's hearing me after you give your call a couple times.
But I got to run. I'll be back in 10 and 9 a.m.
Okay, Mark, darn it, okay.
Here, 5'9", Tennessee.
5 and 9 in Fairfield.
5'7", boss. 5'7" in Tennessee.